Use a traditional clock face to determine the next three terms in the following sequence. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the first 5 terms in the sequence. They want the next 3. What would they have to be? Keep in mind that these numbers come from a clock, so you can't go beyond 12. So what you do is you get yourself on the 2 o'clock mark. How does a 2 o'clock become a 9 o'clock? How does a 9 o'clock become a 4 o'clock? How does a 4 o'clock become 11 o'clock? How does 11 o'clock become a 6 o'clock? If we know how these numbers were produced, well, we just do that same pattern we apply to the next three terms. Since the numbers are coming from a clock, get yourself on the number on the list and determine how much you have to move to get to the next number. So if you take the first two terms, the 2 becoming a 9, it had to make 7 jumps for 2 o'clock to become a 9 o'clock. So test the other numbers that they gave us to see if they're all jumping 7 to get to the next number. And then apply that pattern to find the next three numbers. And yes, they're all jumping 7 spaces forward to get to the next number. 2 o'clock becomes 9 o'clock if you jump 7 spaces, and then 7 spaces from 9 to 4, 7 spaces from 4 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and so on. So we're adding 7 to get from one number in the sequence to the next number. So add a 7 to the 6, and that puts you at 1 o'clock in the clock. Remember, we're in the clock. We can't go beyond 12. 1 o'clock becomes 8 o'clock by adding 7 to it. And if you add 7 to 8, you get 3 o'clock. Therefore, the next three terms in the sequence are 1, 8, and 3.